Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherry Hansen. Thanks for joining me today. We're on beautiful Main Street in Vergas, and you know, I wanted to film today and do it by our flower planters. I don't know how often you get to Vergas. I hope it's a lot, but if you do get to Vergas, one of the standout things that we noticed a lot of time in the summer times is the beautiful flowers. And these flower planters are just, you know, they're all throughout town. I think we got 12 of them throughout the town. And one of the nice things that happened this last year at a Vergas Community Club meeting, the motion was made that we put money away for at least 5 years. It should take us through, so that all these flowers can be planted each year. Lisa Caldall and Marlette Otto this year took it upon themselves and, you know, planted them and put new dirt in it. We get a bid every year for the different flowers, and then the city, the money was given to the city, and then the city took it on and said, okay, we'll maintain them. And so they've got good water going, they got fertilization going, and you know, it's surprising the amount of people you'll see that come into town and they're just visiting from out of town, and they'll stop in front of these flower planters and have their family picture taken. Maybe that ends up on one of the Christmas cards that you're going to get in the mail. I don't know, but I just think it's just one of the standout things of our beautiful community. And it just adds to all the shops and all the quaintness of everything that we've got going on in the community. And so I thank the Vergas Community Club for doing that and seeing the importance of that. It's part of the Vergas beautification. There's that part of the community club along with the maple syrup, and then just the community club. And while I'm talking about community club, as you know, Looney Days is going to be coming up. It's August 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. It always kicks off with the Miss Vergas pageant on a Thursday night and goes all the way through the full weekend with the dance and the parade and all the street fairs and the fun things going on. That involves some people, and that involves some volunteers. And so if you are looking for something to get involved with in Vergas this summer, it's our 50th year anniversary. The theme of it this year is Loonstock, cheers to 50 years. That's what it is. Loonstock, cheers to 50 years. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to try to bring back some of the fun things that we did 50 years ago, and I think some of those traditions have stayed on, and you're going to see some new things too, and so you'll want to be looking for that. The posters are soon to be out. The t-shirts are soon to be out. Those are going to be a lot of fun. But I think the main thing is it's, you know, you have a celebration and some fun like that. It's fun to just be involved and help with it, because you get to maybe meet some new people, but maybe work with some people that you know all along, and you can just say that you took part in some of that and help Looney Days, and maybe that'll get you fired up to work on it for 50 more years. No, I don't want to turn you off on that, but anyway, there's a lot of different events. Just get a hold of Renee Sonnenberg. She's the community club president right now, and she's the main head person as far as lining up Looney Days, and there's just a lot of opportunities for you to be involved with that. I've got a sign here from the East Ottertail County Relay for Life on July 10th. A Friday evening over in Perm. The Relay for Life happens at the high school track. If you haven't been to this event, it really is something that you want to be looking at to add to your schedule of summer things to do too, because I don't think there's probably a family out there right now that has not been affected somehow, some way, personally, through with cancer. It just unfortunately is a sad testimony of what's happening right now with you know, just a lot of people that we know. And Relay for Life is just a great way to become involved. The Vergas State Bank is a sponsor of it. A lot of you know that many different years, Jane Christensen has been on this show talking about she was a team leader, had the team for the Vergas State Bank and a lot of the different community people. Unfortunately, Jane has moved on to other things and is doing real great, by the way. I just saw her the other day, but she's not in the area anymore. And so for some reason, a team from Vergas did not get organized. And so I'm saying that right now because I would really like to see a Vergas team there next year. But for this year, the Vergas State Bank is a sponsor of it, and it's on July 10th. It starts at 5:30. Anybody can go. It's free admission. The Relay Survivor Walk is at 7 o'clock, and that is just something very cool to be there for. And then at 9:15 is when they light up all the luminaries. You can have an opportunity to purchase a luminary and put a name of a loved one that maybe has died from cancer, or maybe there's somebody out there that you want to put it in honor of that has, fought the fight and beat that cancer. There's a lot of those stories out there too, and I think that's why it's so important to support Relay for Life, because the more research that's done, I think we're finding the more people that we can see those luminaries that are saying in honor of rather than in memory of. And that ultimately is the goal of the American Cancer Society, is to get to that point. And so it's fun, it's for all ages, it's free, everybody's welcome. And like I said, the 5:30 is when it begins, and then the opening ceremony and the survivor's lap begins at 7 o'clock. And then they have just different entertainment. They've got some food going on. You can be out there all night long walking around the track. You can come for 1 hour and walk around the track. But Vergas State Bank is a proud sponsor of that. And it's something that if you want to add something memorable, meaningful to your summer, that would be a good thing to be doing. I'd like to mention also that if you go out onto the City of Vergas website, you're going to find some new things out there. You're going to find ways to get involved with the trail committee. You're going to find ways to get involved with any of the committees, but there's an inner otter on the website if you want to click onto that. That's really a lot of fun. The Community Club of Vergas is associated with the Otter Tail County Tourism Association, and their theme this year is called Find Your Inner Otter. And it's a really fun campaign, but what it's saying is there is just a plethora of things to be doing in our county and in our communities, whether it be water activities, whether it be birding, whether it be shopping, whether it be I could go on forever. I could make 5 shows out of that, just telling you all that can be done in these different communities. And I think what's interesting about it is finding that inner otter is just what is it that appeals to you? Do you want to be out kayaking or paddle boarding, or do you want to be at a library and one of the museums? But there's just a lot of different things, and so go out and click on that inner otter. And when I say that, they talk about the whole county finding your inner otter. I could say find your inner otter right here in Vergas. I mean, we've got some great shops. We've got a bookstore now if you want to just get that book and take it down to the beach and sit by the loon and read. And there's swimming going on. We got all these great places that you can go to eat. You can get all your hardware supplies. There's just a lot of fun things to do here in the community of Vergas. And as I'm standing here on Main Street, I mean, I'm sure you can hear the cars going by constantly. If you're not in one of those cars, you're missing out, because there's just a lot going on. We got a Loons baseball team again this year. I wanted to bring that up. Sunday afternoons. What better way to spend your Sunday afternoon than supporting your local boys playing baseball? Travis Awney out of Dent is our new manager of the team. They got some great new snappy uniforms, and it's just fun to come and cheer them on. They're a young team. They're playing hard. They're doing a great job, and so I think the whole community is just really excited about the prospect of Loons baseball in Vergas again. So I wanted to give you a little bit of idea of some of the things that are going on. Our next show will be talking about the same thing. There's just a lot of things happening in Vergas, and you're not going to want to miss out on them. So take some time, come to Vergas. We'd love to see you. You have a good day in Vergas.